Upon entering any Ben Lapine school or building, visitors must scan their ID.
We use a tool called Raptor. That is a visitor management tool that is part of our security systems that we have embedded in school district.
This is a part of the district screening process, making sure whoever they're letting in is not a threat to the students. But that process failed in 2022 at High Desert Middle School, when staff let in Thomas Lee Bear, who's sitting on the bottom left of your screen, without checking his ID. He's a registered sex offender.
Staff members were rendering aid to somebody that appeared to be in a medical crisis. And we're trying to help that person, and long story short, we discovered that this person was also a registered sex offender and perhaps had gotten access into spaces that they shouldn't have.
Under current state law, Ben Lapine Superintendent Dr. Stephen Cook says schools only have access to Level 3 sex offender information when a visitor scans in. Level 3 offenders only make up 5% of the total sex offender population in Oregon.
The state of Oregon leads the country in registered sex offenders per capita. We're number one in the country, and the list that we have access to right now only accesses Level 3 sex offenders. There's also Level 1 and Level 2. Level 3 is kind of the most egregious of sex offenses.
3 years after the incident, local state representative Emerson Levy introducing a bill earlier this week addressing the issue, citing reporting from Central Oregon Daily.
What our bill would do would open up Class 1 and Class 2 information for schools to be able to access that data.
Both Cook and Levy say the bill has already received some opposition.
Opposition is that this information shouldn't be available to the public. And that is a philosophical difference because there might be low-level offenders that should be able to have access to the school. And maybe where you meet the difference is Class 2, but we're going to engage in these conversations. But as a parent, I see that differently. I see it fundamentally different, right? Access to kids is a privilege.
Dr. Cook says with the tens of thousands of visitors Ben Lapine schools receive every year, it is imperative that this bill is passed to keep our kids safe.